up? What do you nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Shoukoku no Altair, Season 1, Episode 7. Yes, Episode 8 also came out today, but that's going to be done in a separate video. So stay tuned for that. So, Episode 7, where we're at in the manga, if you are following along with me, starts on, Chapter 16. I gotta say, so far up to the opening song so far, I gotta say, I'm liking where it's going. I'm liking the additional content they had here. It makes a lot of sense to show, like, you know, the reaction of the citizens that are witnessing this, including the Magister. So I'm very satisfied with this. I'm just hoping this isn't gonna be a filler episode like Made in Abyss. Okay, only problem I have so far is they're not calling PHOENICIA. Call the frickin' city PHOENICIA! And this episode is titled The Sinking City, by the way. But, the animation so far, I'd say is a lot better. I wish there was a little bit more line work in the hair, specifically. I don't know what is with animated hair lately. Like, jeez, you can't animate hair right? Like, God, I'm sorry. It's just been driving me nuts lately. Particularly in this one. This one, the hair is just so stiff. It drives me nuts. Okay, first of all, the name is, Kaisar. Not, what's this, Kaisaris? That's not what it is! And it's spelled, I gotta say it, it's spelled, K-A-E-S-A-R. And I'm gonna say it, the manga name here. Kaiser, you're a bitch! You're a little bitch! That's all I gotta say about his actions right now. But flooding the pipes. You're a little bitch! Traitors! Y'all are traitors for wanting to surrender, to the Empire. Fuck you guys! You guys are fucking traitors! This goes to show you how much of a troll Minister Lewis is! Everything's going according to plan. Even in, if you're all caught up with the manga, you know Minister Lewis is a sneaky little shit. He is! I can't stand him! I just want him to die so bad! I'm waiting for his ass to die! He needs to die! Okay, so the town our town is burning, what that was in the beginning, is actually supposed to be on page 13. It was supposed to be around here in this scene, which is at the 5-minute 44. Actually, I would say the 5-minute 40-second mark before the surrender happened. But you know what? I'm gonna accept it. I kind of liked where it was in the beginning, but this part was skipped. Complete and utter defeat was skipped. And also when one of the guys slammed one of the soldiers from the Empire. Okay, I gotta talk about... okay. Let's talk about this animation here with Mahmoud. First of all, his hair is supposed to be blowing in the fucking wind. Why do you make his hair so freaking stiff? Oh, God, I can't stand it. Oh my God, I have to see a little bit more of the full body shot to see if they made him slimmer, because he's been kind of thick in this anime. But it just feels like this anime, like especially when it comes to Mahmoud, he feels so goddamn stiff. And part of it is his hair is there's not enough line work in the hair. There's no movement in the hair. It's just annoying as hell. I can't stand it. This part was skipped on page 17 of the chapter. Let me just make sure. Yeah, page 17, which was after all along the city walls there are medical equipments for encampments for the wounded. Go there and hide yourselves amongst the Phoenician soldiers. This part was there. This part was skipped. Damn it. Just when we finally gotten away from Balt Lane. You men, too. Release the prisoners at once and head back to port. Mahmoud Pasha, you... that was skipped. But this part was there. Here we go. This part was skipped too. I also think that that is the best option. Our boy Kairos is the son of the Kaiser. If the Imperial Army finds him here, he'll be in danger. Here we go. Here. So there you have it. Let's get along, okay, Mahmoud Pasha? Okay. Mahmoud's still looking a bit thick. He looks a little bit better, but he's still looking a bit thick. And where's the cut on his face? Where did it go? Here we go. I know I keep talking about hair, but God, it's just so stiff. So, I gotta say, the Duchess looks freaking fabulous, by the way. It's just, if you look at page 22 in the middle panel, the wind's blowing, right? There's supposed to be a lot more movement in the hair, and like her bangs are supposed to be like practical, or all in her face, and like there's so much line work there. And then I don't understand how hard it is to put a few more lines in. I can't draw for crap, otherwise I'd be doing this shit. In all honesty, if I could draw, I would probably do more. I would probably go into animation and fix this crap. Seriously, this is just terrible. I can't stand it. But I will give the anime this. You are keeping all the content there. You're not going into some stupid filler, and you're not being, and everything for the most part is in order this time. It's not a big clusterfuck like it has been in past episodes. So maybe this anime is starting to get its shit together. Well, not animation-wise. When it comes to the content, though, it definitely is. Yep, the Magister is dead, and it is brutal. Duchess Leledric doesn't play. She don't play at all. But man, I gotta give props to this anime. Even though the animation is suspect, I swear it's suspect here. But this episode is actually really good so far. I got no complaints. Besides the animation, of course. Some of this animation is just questionable. Okay, here's my problem with this part. This is like at the, hold on a second, that the like 10-minute, 45-second mark is that Mahmoud is supposed to, he looks so sad. He's supposed to have like this angry look in his eyes and he's glaring at them. He ain't sad. He ain't tired. He don't look tired. And this is on page 34. And I don't know what the hell happened. Some of the narration just did not get translated, in at least my version. So I'm not gonna. I got a feeling a good chunk of the narration was skipped, but just in case, because I don't know, because it doesn't say. Unless someone wants to point it out to me in the comment section what it's translated to. But I got a feeling the stuff, I'm gonna read the stuff I think was skipped. Hold on a second. And this is on page, here it is. In addition to the city-state of Saros, the Baltrain Empire had seized another important base on the central trade route and made it an unofficial tributary nation. And as a reward for her astounding military prowess and hard work, Lady Leredric of the Valdez fiefdom was granted by the crown a 50% share of the tax revenue generated by this new tributary. That part, I could tell you, it was definitely skipped. This part was definitely skipped. I don't know if this part might have been there, but again, I don't know because of the translation issue, or the subtitle issue, which was this. The fall of PHOENICIA, which had been the most powerful city-state, sent a wave of unrest across the continent of Romeliana. With a deepening sense of impending crisis, many countries began to plan their next moves, thinking only of their own survival. History now heads for a new era of chaos and of strategies and counter-strategies where alliances are easily broken, which I wish that would have been there if it wasn't there, because I just feel like that's kind of important, dialogue, narration-wise. So at about the 10-minute, 50-second mark is when we get into chapter 17 of the manga. Oh my god! Obliga! I'm going by the manga name. Obliga's here! Oh my god, he's here and he's so handsome! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, there's one other thing I gotta complain animation-wise. Is Iskandar's feathers. There's not enough line work in the feathers, enough to bring out the texture of the feathers. That's what I was looking. The word I was phrasing I was thinking of. There's not enough texture in the feathers to make it look like it really feathers. It's driving me nuts. But Obliga. Oh my god! I'm so happy to see him! Oh my god! I love Kairos! Kairos is my first. I love Kairos. But I'm not gonna lie, I love Obliga too. Their dynamic is just so freaking awesome. Like, it is freaking hilarious. They have like, Kairos and Obliga have like the most interesting romance in this manga. So I'm so excited to see this. Oh my god. It's making me, I'm sorry, I'm just really stoked right now because I love Obliga. Okay, here's the thing with the inner monologue that was kind of bugging me here. I gotta mention it. What it was supposed to be was that this is when Mahmoud was awake and he was writing in the journal, even though it implied he wrote in the journal in the next scene because the journal was on the floor. But this is what I'm gonna read the whole thing. Some of it was there, but some of it wasn't. Turkian year 75, 7th day of the month of Hali. Okay, carpet. 9 days since we boarded the Venetian ship. Despite my early rudeness, the crew of the Venetian fleet have been very courteous in providing us treatment. Thanks to them, my wounds are healing steadily. And also, Iskandar's supposed to be here on the bed with Mahmoud. However, but he's not. However, I still cannot accept their previous conduct. Even though the Central Sea, which is like Venedict's backyard, is teeming with Imperial soldiers. The whole crew, including the captain, all seem very calm and carefree. That's right. There's really no reason to believe that these men are our allies or think as we do. And you know what? Some of the stuff I really like that they did in there, like when Mahmoud said, I can hear, what is that sound? I could hear the bells, and we saw like the ghost image of the Magister. I thought that was really, really cool. So you get a pass for that. But still, come on. Come on, anime, you've been doing pretty damn well up to this point. I just can't give you a pass for not having it right in the journal. Don't mind the extra content from Kairos, but like this was what he was supposed to say here. How about taking a step outside? If you do nothing but stay in bed all day, even your personality will be darker. And I'll bet you're about ready to fly in open air again, right, Iskander? And Iskander flies with it. It flies outside. So I don't know if they're going to show that or not, but whatever. We'll see. So we are getting some straight up filler content because I looked in this chapter and this stuff is definitely not there. But for the most part, unless, hold on, let me just double check something. Yeah, so we're getting some straight up filler right now. But you know what? Unlike with Maiden Abyss, Shoukoku no Altair is getting like about 24, I think it's either 24 or 25 episodes. So Shoukoku no Altair can get away with this. And I actually like the filler that we're getting here because it's continuing like what's going on the ship. So I actually don't mind this filler. And I don't mind, and again, because there's plenty of time to get to the good stuff, I don't mind this filler at all. Oh, so now you put the diary stuff in here. Like, oh my god. Just, filler. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I fucked up. The diary stuff is here. Hold on a second, I gotta revise my statement here. Instead of having what of the inner monologue written in the diary like it was supposed to be, they just did an inner monologue, and I don't like that at all. Like, if you're gonna have the full inner monologue, do it right. But at the same time, I can understand why they did it this way, is because they wanted to, show Astro dead, stuff like that. So I kind of understand why. But I'm very curious what you guys think in particular about that portion. I kind of wish the placement was changed, but at the same time, I don't mind it at all, because we get that. And now I definitely know that shit was just straight up filler. But again, I don't mind the filler in this episode. It actually works, and there's plenty of time to get to the good stuff in this manga, because we got 24 episodes, so that's another reason why I don't mind the filler. That smile! Oh my god, that smile! Oh my god, I love him! And yes, and something else I love about this episode, the filler, is that we got to see some of the bromance blooming. I love it! This part was skipped, and this is on page 23 of the chapter. Please stop Makmube, please stop gawking. People will think you're some country bumpkin. That was skipped. One second, let me just double check something here. I'm actually enjoying this. I'm liking the that we got a little bit of the narration about the commune of Venedig, and I think this part was skipped. Hold on, I gotta rewind this just to make sure. This is what the dialogue was supposed to be. Even though it only covers, even though it only covers one island, even though it's no more than a single nation, not one of the great nations of I can't fucking say. Rumliana, there we go. Rumliana can rival its carefully planned layout and density. Of course, because the city is also the biggest economic power on Centro. That part was completely skipped. Amariga! It looked like Amariga in the manga. I don't know. I don't care. I love him. I can't wait to see more of the bromance with Amariga and, I gotta double check. Yeah, in the manga, my translation of the manga, it says Obliga, but I'm gonna keep calling him Obliga, because fuck it, the manga says it. Unless the manga changes it otherwise, I'm sticking with Obliga. My boy Obliga and my boy Kairos have the best bromance ever, and I can't wait to see more of it. This part was definitely skipped. This city is governed by the throne qualified, This city is governed by those qualified few, the noble who can make up the Sanguiglio. There we go. And through a vote by these noble, this is nobile. Oh my fucking god! Why can't I read it? I'm sorry. It's the nobile who make up the Consiglio, and through a vote by these nobile, the most powerful official, the Doge, is elected. All affairs of the state, both domestic and international, are carried out inside. Specially prepared private chambers within the Plaza Ducale. There we go. I welcome you, Mahmoud Pasha. You've done well to escape to this place in one piece. Let me see if we're gonna get the introduction. Hold on. Okay. This part was skipped, but if they, I don't know what episode 8's gonna be like, but this part was, skipped. And they might have this part in episode 8, but for all intents and purposes, just in case they don't, I gotta mention it. Which is, oh, you must excuse me. If I remember correctly, you are now, Bean Boss, serving under Khalil Pasha, the Idarasi, or overseer of the 7th province. This is correct, Doug Lucio. You seem well versed in our circumstances. And this episode ends about page 27 of chapter 17. So, what did I think of this episode? I actually don't mind the filler that was here. We found out a lot more about Venedig, which I really liked. And I really like the, I like that we're seeing the bromance already blue. I fucking love it. Obliga is an amazing freaking character. I can't wait to see more of his and Kairos' shenanigans, because they get into a lot of shenanigans. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What did you guys think of this episode? I thought this episode was okay. This episode was, it could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse. But it was actually pretty good. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my PayPal, my Patreon, or purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, follow my Twitch channel for me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!